Hello, welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen. How are you doing today? Are you excited? Are you ecstatic? Are you joyful? Are you hopeful? Are you filled with sugar cookies? For the upcoming season of holidays? We stuck our cookies in the garage because it's so damn cold here. And I haven't checked to see how many the boys have actually eaten while they go in and out, you know. I'm not going to check. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. We got one more day of baking yet. And, yeah, we'll be fine. There's always plenty to snack on and extra cookies after Christmas. And I said we should just do one cookie a month, you know, and then not bombard ourselves at Christmas time, but whatever, right? I was going to put a Santa hat on, right, to, you know, go with the theme with the penguins. Do you like the penguins? It's wrapping paper. I should have had that up all December. My daughter gives it to me every year with my present wrapped, and I save it and I use it for different things. If you ever see my winter vendor shows, these are the little penguins that are on the labels for the items. Yeah. But I was going to wear a hat, but I don't like hats. I guess I'm take after my dad's side. He didn't like hats. My grandma didn't like hats. She wore the little scarf, you know, the sheer scarf, and you put it over your hair and tie it, you know, to church. When was hairspray invented? Maybe she didn't have hairspray. I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up just for the hell of it. But yeah. Yeah, so I kind of take after my dad's side, no hats. But thank God I take after my mom's side with my hair because I prefer her side. Oh, yeah. I'm a little nervous with our weather, and we were like snowed in for a week. I got presents in the mail that haven't come yet. I was going to try and be cute and tell you, you know, like make up a Christmas poem or something, but, you know, I was sitting there looking at the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas one, and I don't like that Christmas one, actually. I have issues with. My husband loves it just because it's on Lampoons, but I have issues with it. I'm getting warm. This is a scarf we made when I only had 3 kids. It was in the closet. I thought it was cute. No hat, scarf. But yeah, 'twas the night before Christmas. And I have issues with this. So, you know, 'twas the night before Christmas and all through the house. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. There better not be a mouse in my house. It drives me batty. The fun thing is that we have mice in our garage, and it drives my husband batty. But, you know, my dog probably wouldn't even notice if we had a mouse in the house. She's more concerned about the cat outside. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. My problem with this is St. Nicholas Day is celebrated on December 6th. You put gold coins in the kids' shoes, or little presents, or candy, you know. And I get it. It's Santa Claus, it's Kris Kringle, it's St. Nick. I get it. But technically, it's the wrong day. In my world, it's the wrong day. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. You know, my daughter and I were just talking about this. My kids never went to bed early. Ever. Ever. You have these people that they put their kids to bed at 7 or 7:30, and I'm just like, my kids were up, you know, 6 o'clock, 7. They took one nap. By the time they were a year old, they took one nap in the afternoon. If I was lucky, it was an hour. And they went to bed at 9. Even when they were in school. 9 o'clock. I don't know what I did wrong. I did something wrong. But yeah, my kids were not nestled all snug in their beds. They were probably in mine. Most days. Nowadays, they're in theirs, but they're probably on their phone or watching TV late or, you know, doing something. They're not sleeping. With Ma in her kerchief, and I in my cap. What the heck's a kerchief, people? Like, I picture, when they say kerchief, even though I know this is wrong, I picture Laura Ingalls Wilder with the little ruffled hat, you know, like a bonnet type thing. And that's not even right either. It's a nightcap, right? Like, what's a kerchief? Is that what my grandma wore to church? I don't know. we had just settled down for a long winter's nap. How long are you sleeping here? Like, are we hibernating till Groundhog Day? And then, the groundhog gets up and we go back to sleep for 6 more weeks? This makes no sense. Makes no sense. Like I said, my husband loves this poem. Absolutely loves it. I don't like it. So I'm not reciting anymore. But before I tell you what we were doing today, I want to wish you a very merry, a very merry Christmas and happy New Year. I hope it sparkles. I hope you make beautiful memories, because that's what I want for Christmas. That's all I want for Christmas. Beautiful memories. I can't say dishwasher because I bought something else instead of a dishwasher for myself. So I can't ask for a dishwasher. But that's okay. Eventually, I will either get that sucker fixed or I'll get a new dishwasher. Anyways, if you are offended by the words Merry Christmas, don't be. It is my greeting. It's from me to you. It just means, I don't have to say Happy Holidays because that's not me. I get to say Merry Christmas because that is me. So don't be offended by it. There's no reason to be offended. If you don't believe in it, that's your choice. Okay. So what we are doing today is whipped sugar scrubs. Whipped coffee sugar scrubs. Not cubes. We're not doing cubes today. One of these days we're going to do the cubes. But these are whipped sugar scrubs. They are luscious. They are bubbly. They are beyond compare. They're like stellar. I love them. They're fun. They're fun in the shower. But that's what we're doing today. So 3 things. Dream big. Be true to you. You are worth it. And have a very Merry Christmas. And here we go to the whipped sugar scrubs. And we're making 2 kinds today. This starts with a really weird thing. And for the recipe, I'm going to send you to Mrs. Soap and Clay because she has a whole list of different ways to make it, different ingredients to use. And so I'm going to send you there because I'm not going, it's so much information. It's great. So I'm starting with the basic. It's water, it's stearic acid, it's some glycerin, and then I have some melt and pour paste to go with this. So this is what a lot of people sell, and it's their cream soap or their whipped soap or whatever. Okay. And it's actually made from soap paste. Okay. So the soap paste and the stearic acid, and the glycerin and the glycerin, yeah. You go watch Mrs. Soap and Clay. She's got the whole thing down. Okay. I can't say I did her recipe. You know me, I tweaked it. I actually have 2 different types of soap paste in here because I wanted bubbles. I wanted bubbles. Like bubbles. So, you know me. I just gotta do my thing. So I have 2 types of soap paste in there. And, what you want to do is you want it to melt together. Melt it. So my little crock pot is on high because stearic acid requires a high heat. And it would be in there for, probably a day before it got hot enough on warm to melt that stearic acid. Okay, so got it? Are you with me? Okay, so and then the thing is you don't want chunks in there. Okay, so you got to make sure that you melt it down long enough so you don't have a bunch of chunky chunks in there. I mean, you might end up with some, because it looks pretty good, right? It looks pretty good. See? It looks like a soap paste now, really. But, so then I let it set overnight. Okay? And then I get this. It looks like my cream soap, doesn't it? It's just so wild. But it's similar, but yet it's not, you guys. But it's fun. This is fun. But, just because I wanted to. I mean, I guess I could have took my cream soap. I would have to tweak that because, it's just so the texture's just a little bit different. Okay, but you put it in, I put it in my bowl, I weighed it out, put it in the fridge for a half hour to cool it down, and then beat the piss out of it. Okay? And scrape the bowl, don't forget to scrape the bowl. Why did I weigh it? Because you need to add, I'm adding fragrance oil, and it goes by the base. I'm adding preservative to this, because everybody sticks their hands in it in the shower, by the weight of the base. I'm putting sugar in here by the weight of the base. So you got to know what your base weight is. Okay? And then just keep beating it. Don't overbeat it. I'm not sure what would happen if you overbeat it. You know, I've wondered this, and I've looked at it, and I don't know. So I beat mine. It's roughly around 5 minutes, okay? Because it's like it's buttercream frosting. You have to beat it that long to get the air in it, right? So that was my theory here. I've made these before, okay? If you've ever seen them on my website, they were the champagne and the peppermint moon fragrance oil or scents. That was my fragrance oil and the preservative going in at the same time, okay? Yeah, made these before. I just have fun. I think they're fun. Just a different, different thing. I get bored. No. I'm kidding. I don't get bored. This was the color I used, Amaranth. Is that what it said? I don't know. It's pink. It's from Nurture Soap. It's cute. I mixed it with my sugar. Not totally with my sugar, but mixed it in with my sugar. So that when I dumped it in there, it would be dispersed. And not just somebody would have one clump of pink, in their sugar scrub. I want it, whatever. Okay, scrape the bowl. And beat the piss out of it. It's such a pretty color. It's just a beautiful pale pink. I know I said this is pipeable, and, maybe I don't beat it long enough. I don't care if it's pipeable. I mean, I'm a cake decorator. I had a job as a cake decorator and a construction worker and whatever. But see the sugar? It's great, you guys. Like, okay, watch. Here come the bubbles. Watch. Bubbles! Because I didn't like the fact that sometimes you don't get the bubbles, which is why I did 2 soap pastes. Yeah, that's just me. It's okay. And I'm not going to pipe these and make them look all cute and swirly with different colors because I don't want to. It's a mess. I got other things to do. Okay, the coffee scrub. Same technique. Same process. This one looks a little lumpy. Okay, same thing though. Beat it. Let's talk sugar. Use cane sugar. I know, I'm serious. Spend the money. Use cane sugar. Cane sugar has more glycolic acid, whatever. It has more of that in it than the regular processed sugar, and it's good for your face. This is good for your face, you guys. So why wouldn't you just use it? It's not that much more. Use the other one for sugar cookies. Okay, there's my fragrance oil and my preservative. This is the coffee sugar scrub. Why they are in here backwards, I don't know. This one was beautiful, though. Beautiful, creamy. There's my coffee. I use somewhere between 3 and 5% coffee, the rest sugar. Used coffee grounds, dry coffee grounds, okay? You can just put them in hot water and make a little cup of hot espresso, when you strain it off, and let them dry really well, okay? Just a tip there. And these are my jars. They're super, super cute. I've been 6 months for me to decide what I was going to do with these jars and if they were worth purchasing. But they are so damn cute, and there's so many things you could do with them after the sugar scrub, right? So many things. But there's the long and short of it, of the whipped sugar scrubs. And there you go, the Luscious Coffee Scrub. scented with Coffee Shop by Brambleberry, and the Luscious Sugar Scrub scented with Hello Beautiful by Aztec Candle Company. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.